Live from Auctions Anonymous, it is us.
Here we is.
We here. Conky cam.
You got the Conky cam.
It should say Conky kiss cam. What do you think, what, Hales?
Well, I think Noreen would be in favor, that's for sure.
I don't want kisses from either of you guys.
Don't worry, you ain't getting none from me.
I might give you one
on behalf of Rob.
We might give you a little kiss there, Conky on the cheek. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We give you all kisses. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you. We appreciate you all. And Hales, tell us something.
Well, I got court first thing tomorrow morning. I got to go to the airport and pick up George, so I'm only here for just a brief moment. But I'll let you guys know I did talk with Vanessa of Public Storage today, and she's ready to come forward about what Sloppo did to her and his ex-girlfriend. And the Department of Agriculture is the least of his worries because ATF and IRS are coming next. Don't ever try and destroy somebody's life with lies when the truth is really what will sink somebody's own ship. I got to go, guys.
See ya. Okay.
Conky kiss cam.
Oh, nothing. Just go back upstairs.
Conky kiss cam.
So, yeah, you know what? I'll change it back for you guys so that
it is a Conky kiss cam.
There we go. Changed back. So, how you been, Rob?
Conky, I can't even tell you how crazy this week has been. I can tell you one thing. Let me just tell you today. Today I went to the Hoarder house. From the Hoarder house, I went to talk about just this is crazy. Okay, I had to go to the Hoarder house. This guy called me and he's like, hey, can you come and look at my stuff? I said, okay, where you live? He's like, Youngstown. I'm like, oh, I got to go to Youngstown anyways, right?
I was in Youngstown the other day.
He writes me out the address. He gives me the address. It's on the same street. One's a 50-something. One's it's three different. Three different, Conky.
Right across the street.
Houses like across the street, two houses that way.
Huh. Wow.
It was the craziest thing.
And these two people did they know each other? Did one recommend the other one to you, or what happened there?
They did not know each other
or
recommend each other. It just, and I mean, what's the coincidence of like having the same two people that live within this vicinity call me and have me come.
Huh.
And they don't know each other, talk to each other, have no clue. They both, I know the one guy watches the YouTube.
Huh. Cool. So what did these people hoard that was so much worth it to drive to Youngstown?
Well, I don't know about the question. Like I said, this guy has maybe 20, 30,000 Hot Wheels.
Is that what you sent me a picture?
Yes.
That I don't think that was anywhere near all of it. What you sent me in a picture. I mean,
that's not even scratching the surface.
That looks like
that's like nothing, Conky.
It looks like the bed of an F-150 loaded with Hot Wheels.
I gotta find the video. Let me find this video to you. It'll blow your mind. I got so much video. And then, Conky, I get paid to clean out a house and a barn. So we went there today after the Hoarder house.
Okay. I'm getting confused. The Hoarder house had the Hot Wheels.
Hoarder house had the Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Then I went to the neighbor. The neighbor had gold, but he couldn't find two rings. He said his wife's mother died in 1980 and she was 90 years old.
Okay.
It was her mother's ring. Okay. He can't find the ring right now. He had the two rings, so he, instead of putting them in the safe, because he figured someone breaks in, they'll steal the safe. So he hid those separately, but he don't remember where he hid them.
Oh, well, if he didn't feel like they were going to be safe in the safe, so to speak, where would you hide them?
I don't know.
Where would, I mean, under a floorboard and the between a couple of joists in the closet? I mean, where would you put something like that? Would it be worth it to get a metal detector and set it to gold and start looking around that way, or how would you find something like that?
That's a good question, Conky. Metal detector on gold?
I mean, don't metal detectors have different settings where you can set it to?
So some metal detectors, supposedly, they'll tell you exactly what it is. As soon as it goes, woo.
Yeah. That's what I would do. I mean, assuming most houses are framed in wood, and I mean, you've got electrical wiring in the walls, but other than that, you shouldn't have. You got nails and stuff, but
it's a good idea.
If you can tune a metal detector into gold, then you can.
He can find it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
You know what he told me he was going to do?
What's he going to do? Burn the house down?
No. He said he was going to get a bottle of whiskey and start looking. Oh man. Unfortunately, his wife passed away years ago, so he needed, he wants to get rid of all his jewelry and stuff, and he didn't know what to do with it. So, he called me, and I'm like, okay, well, we can help you out. So I went from the hoarder house to his house, Conky. Then people paid me. There was 3 sons and a daughter. Their mom they're moving her down south wherever they live. One of the people live is in Columbus, and I think the other ones all live out of state. Long story short, no one will believe me. Well, wait till you see these videos, but they pay me to take everything. Now there's good and bad. Let's see what I got in my pocket, Conky. There's one thing I found today. Oh, hold on. Let me full screen me, Conky.
Yeah, full screen yourself. What is that?
It's a keychain.
I know, but what coin is it? 1882 silver dollar.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to show you something else.
Is that a gold retirement pin?
It's this anniversary pin.
Okay.
It's a gold one for TRW, 10 karat gold. But that's just a little sneak peek. And people be like, oh, Rob, I can't believe they left gold or jewelry and this and that. Well, trust me, I found money too. But people don't understand is that I have no clue, Conky. The sons came in town. They were there for 2 weeks. I'm supposed to take whatever they wanted, and they were trying to find stuff, and I don't know. I go and find all this stuff in a matter of a couple hours.
Yeah, but I mean, you do that for a living. What do the sons do for a living? They're not treasure hunters for a living.
Well, I told Jeff there's 3 types of people. You got the first couple people that'll move a few things, and then they're pretty much done. Then you got the people that'll start digging some, and then they're like, okay, but it's just like overwhelming. Then they quit. Then you got people like me. They'll just, I won't stop.
Well, I remember when we were going through that hoarder house. That one, I forget where it was, up in like Solon area, or wasn't Solon? It was north of Solon.
It was a super rich neighborhood.
Yeah,
Gates Mills, maybe.
Gates Mills, I think. How methodical the search was. I mean, we went through everything.
Let's see, hoarder house. Let's see, I got
Hales, what the heck are you doing up there?
I'm trying to find you treasure, man. Come on. Do you know how much money is in here?
No, how much?
You're about to find out, and so is everybody else once they see what's inside.
I can't wait to see. You're going to have to check out what the Hales, ladies and gentlemen, and see what he found in my hoarder house.
Man.
He had the broken foot, too.
Oh, yeah. He could only go to the bathroom. And this is from the hoarder house.
We're unwrapping an unwrapped gift. It's a book.
Brand new gift?
Shirley Jackson, just an ordinary day.
That's right, Conky. Perfect for you.
Nothing ordinary about this day.
Nothing.
I found that shirt in that house, and I think I have that shirt somewhere.
I hope you still have that shirt.
Hey, that's a cool shirt.
It was a good. It looked good on you.
I like that shirt.
So, and then I just got home. I didn't even eat dinner. Had to get the computer set up and came up here. So my day started from driving out to Youngstown, Hoarder house, guy down the street, go to this house that they're paying me. I never even went in the house. Jeff went in the house the other day. I never went to the house. I just went to the barn. Because the original deal, we gave him a price to clean out the barn. Then they wanted to price clean out the house. So I made 2 videos today, and I didn't even get to the basement, Conky. I can tell you one thing.
Part.
You ready, Conky? Shh. Don't tell anybody. Okay?
I won't.
Okay.
I mean, you got to make everybody that's watching promise they won't tell anybody.
They won't tell anybody. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about you, Conky. You know, Jane and G.A. Bunny and Michelle, Melanie and Mary and, you know, Lynette and, you know, I know all of them. They're all good. I'm not worried about them. Now you, I know you too, but. Oh, there's the shirt.
Yeah.
Nice, Conky.
Here, I'll put it on. There you go. Go ahead.
So I go down to the basement. The one son didn't want anything. And I could see, I think that was maybe his room down there. Long story short, I see a case, a car case. And then I see up in the closet a vinyl Hot Wheels Bloodline era case. It's so hard for me not to go through them, but I didn't go down there to film yet.
So you basically had to leave them there.
And hopefully there's awesome stuff in there. But the basement is full Conky. And
now where is this again? What's the address?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this, Conky? Right?
I'm writing it down as we speak.
Write this down, Conky. 5.
No, wait a minute. This is starting to sound fake.
Somewhere Street.
There was an old, I don't know where this came from, but there was an old, when I was a kid, if you wanted to give somebody a bogus address, you would say, and everybody let me know if you remember this or if it's just something that was local or just something I made up in my head. It was always 1122 Boogie Boogie Avenue.
I never heard that.
Have you ever heard that, Rob?
No, 1122 Boogie Avenue?
Boogie Boogie Avenue.
I never heard that.
That's just something that's always been around for me.
Everyone in the chat.
I don't know where I got it or what.
Have you ever heard that?
Something I saw on TV when I was a kid or made up. I don't know what it was.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize that light's on. Let me turn that light off.
Teresa says she's heard it.
All right. Someone knows what you're talking about, Conky, for once.
So I'm not crazy. Or maybe I am. I don't know.
No. Let's not go crazy by saying you're not crazy.
Let's not try to analyze whether or not I'm nuts or not. That's a completely different conversation.
I feel cool now. I'm like sitting in the dark like Conky. Conky's like a vampire, that's why.
Well, it's not dark. I've got the light from the monitor shining on me.
Yeah, look at me.
Is that your on-air light on back there?
Yes.
Nice.
It's bright, huh? It says on air. I know it's tough to see because I forgot my computer broke. So let's talk about what else happened this week, Conky.
What else happened?
All kind of stuff. I can tell you this. I have 2 storage units that I need to clean out.
How long have they been sitting there waiting for you to clean them out?
Well, one I bought 3 days ago. It's a 10 by 35.
Oh, God.
Full. 10 by 35.
I mean, you've got to have, I don't know what's in it, but you got to be running out of room again.
Conky, I'm always running out of room and then I gain room. Every weekend, I get more room back and then I take it away.
Yeah, but I mean, can you possibly list that much stuff on your auction site? in one auction?
Well, we can list a lot. I mean, right now we usually have 4 auctions set up at one time, and we've been trying to go around 550 to 600 lots per auction. So in a month time, you're looking at trying to get rid of at least 2,000 to 2,200, 2,300 lots. And a lot could be anywhere from one item to multiple items.
Yeah.
But what I really need to do is focus on getting rid of a bunch of big stuff. I got a lot of nice furniture and things like that I need to get rid of. So I got so much nice stuff right now.
But you were saying 10 by 35?
Yeah, it's a 10 by 35.
That's huge.
And the best part, they never cut the back door.
Oh, so it was a pull through.
Yeah, and so who knows what's on the backside? It's interesting. So that 10 by 35, I don't know when the video's coming out, Avery's. That's a good question. I can tell you this. No one's seen yesterday's video. I paid $140 for this unit as a 10 by 20. All these boxes. There's got to be over 300 boxes in this unit, Conky. Everyone thought they were like file-looking boxes, paper boxes. Everyone was worried. I found some paper and stuff, but yesterday's video, money, gold, silver, $140 unit, and trust me, there's so much more. What do you see? Tomorrow's video and Saturday's video. 2 more videos from that unit. But it was a 10 by... like I said, it had to be like... We were all trying to guess how many boxes there were. It's ridiculous, Conky.
Wow.
So those are the videos coming out. Sunday's video, I'm not even sure yet Sunday. I'm trying to think what video will be on Sunday. I got this other unit that I bought. Got that video. And then I have... I'm just thinking I got this... Man, this other unit that I bought, that one, I got that. I haven't recorded yet. So I got the 2 units I haven't recorded yet. Plus, I got this hoarder house. Plus, I got this house that they're paying me to clean out. And that already has 2 videos. The basement will be a 3rd video. Plus, I'll probably get 1 or 2 videos out of the barn.
Well, that'll keep you busy.
I mean, there's a Ford tractor I got, Conky.
A what?
An old Ford 8N. What does they call it? 8N?
A tractor?
Yeah.
Huh.
Old
They're
Ford.
paying you to clean out of the barn?
You should see the riding lawnmower I get after the house sells.
Jeez. Nice.
Snowblower attachment.
Well, we're going to need a snowblower here pretty soon.
I mean, it's crazy.
Another few months.
Trust me, I wish you lived closer to Mary Beth. I get so much, and this house is loaded with nice furniture, Conky. I don't even know. It's just, but I have until the 12th of August to have it cleaned out.
Yeah, I guess the 8N is about 80 years old, Scott says, the tractor.
Yeah, I looked about 80 years old.
So that'd have been like the mid-1940s then.
I mean, there's just an engine sitting in the garage. There's old bikes.
No old mini bikes?
What's that?
No old mini bikes?
Maybe. It's quite possible, Conky. There's all kind of there's 3 rototillers I seen in there.
Whatever happened to that one garage? Remember that well, I guess it was another hoarder house. You were doing the auctions where there were like a dozen Chevettes out in the field.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever get into the garage of that one?
Well, here's the crazy thing is he called me the other day and said he was in town and we're going to do it, but then his mom wasn't doing good. And then he called me like a week later and said, well, yeah, we're still going to do it. And then
nothing, huh?
So he had probably never got to it, but I'm sure he'll be back in town. It might have been too hot too,
Yeah.
But that's our goal is to get in there. So I'm assuming he said he won't go in there until I can come over there and start filming it. So,
well, I remember trying to, I forget how we got a look in there, but that place was just packed. You couldn't even open the door. It was so full.
So she'll send her son to Ohio, pick it up. We'll keep a look on the auction site, www.secondsense.com. And don't forget, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up. Help us all out. And I'll be in Michigan again, I'm sure. I got so much to do.
And if you are looking for good furniture, I'm sure it goes for pretty decent prices at auction because,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I mean, probably a tenth of the price you'd buy it for in like an antique furniture store.
Yeah, and sometimes even better. I mean, you just never know what I come across. Like the house I have today that I'm doing now, I mean, there's new furniture in there. There's old furniture in there. There's all kind of stuff. Yeah, most people don't want stamps anymore. Hit the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Stamps are a tougher sell. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, the one thing about buying stamps, like if you buy the forever stamps, I'm not talking about collectible ones, but I just bought a book of stamps 2 days ago.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not planning on using them. It's just they've got the stamps with the 60s muscle cars on them.
Oh, that's cool.
And one of the stamps happened to be, a car that I've owned in the past. Well, I'll buy a book of stamps because they'll always be usable as the price of stamps go up. As long as you have stamps that you can use, you never really wasting your money on them.
Yeah, a lot of people don't mail anything anymore, Conky, but I do. Are coins from 1962 selling? Well, I don't know what coins you're speaking of, but quarters, dimes, $50, and dollars that are U.S. coins from 1962 would be coin silver, 90% silver. So those are definitely would be selling at a good price, especially I think silver is, I don't know what it is right now, 30 something an ounce.
Yeah, it's usually around that.
So it would definitely, and coins always sell for a premium. Now, if you're going to sell the coins, I always tell people sell it to, I don't know. It's just tough selling. Like coin dealers, like the last coin dealer, this one lady, like she went to take her gold coins there, and they offered her, scrap value for her gold coins, and I sold them for over twice as much as they offered her.
Yeah, I mean, I'll always give scrap value for like silver coins and gold coins because you can't go wrong there.
No. And coins always sell for higher. They sell for a higher, like a spot, they call it spot price, whatever the price is right now. They're saying it's $29.50 the spot price. Yeah. So usually coins will sell for, $2-3 over spot price silver coins or around there. It depends on who you're dealing with. Sometimes $5 more than spot. But the reason why coins, a lot of people don't know this, but gold and silver were illegal to own in the United States at one point in time.
Yeah, when they were trying to get all the gold and silver back in.
Well, they did, and they made it illegal except coin form, and like obviously wedding rings and things like that.
Yeah.
But they made it basically legal to own gold and silver. So you had a time frame where you could turn it in, and the government had a set price. Okay. Well, after they sucked up all this gold and silver, could you imagine that the price of gold and silver doubled?
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Boom, like that. Long story short, that's why gold coins and silver coins have a higher value. One reason is that people in the old days always had it. If they ever made it illegal again, the coins were not illegal to own. So you could have a stash of gold coins and, not get in trouble taking it somewhere. You would have to, illegally sell those gold coins or silver, if it was illegal. So as dumb as that sounds.
Yeah.
Like, well, that would never happen in the United States. Well, it already did. So, people also said they would never shut down churches when they did.
Yeah. In California, they shut down churches while people were allowed to riot in the street and protest. But,
Hey, you know what they didn't shut down?
What? Auction?
Second Sense.
There you go.
Open the whole time, baby. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, you need to be open to do your business.
Yeah, so I picked up. Oh, I got to show you the video.
Let's see the video.
Oh, man. It's too dark. I can't see my phone anymore. Watch out.
There goes the light.
It's bright. Try not to blind you.
Oh, I'll be all right.
I know everyone here. Whoa! What did I do with my phone, Conky? Conky, call me.
Huh?
Call me,
You
Conky.
need to find your phone.
I set it down. Where did I set it down at?
Yeah, let me see if I can find your number in here.
I don't know. Do you have my number?
Hang on. There you go. See if you can find it.
I found it. I found it.
All right.
Conky's calling me.
That's how we had to do AA a couple weeks ago. I had to do it over the phone wall.
Oh yeah, I remember that when you were at the.
Yeah, when I was at Mayor Dan's.
Mayor
I don't know
Dan.
what was going on.
Oh my gosh. All right, here. There's so much video I want to show you, but this is a sneak peek because you guys are on AA. You guys get to see this. All right. This is the hoarder house. So it's easier for us just to toss boxes out the window.
Boxes of Hot Wheels. Oh my God! Look at that.
Oh, so no, I gotta find this other camera view I got. This is gonna be priceless. Well, here's when I climb up. Now watch this. I climb up the ladder here. Hold on. See, I took the camera, so I don't know. It's gonna might be a little wonky here. This is me I'm climbing up the ladder with the camera. I'm looking inside. Oh, come on. Oh, there comes Jeff. Let's see if this is the last camera view I want to show you. Oh, yeah. It'll look so much better when I get it on.
And how many?
I put it like this. I don't know when it's going to pop up, but he starts. I set the camera down on the table, and then I let him just start tossing the boxes, and I'm catching them. How many what counts?
How many Hot Wheels you say this guy had?
30,000, I think.
30,000.
Well, he has a lot of those. He has tons of those 78 cases, or what is it? 78 in a case.
I think it's what. Hang on.
And then I think it's 36 and 72, maybe. That's it.
Yeah, it's 72.
That's what it is. 36 and 72. I mean, there's just so many 72. You know, like today, I know some of the ones we grabbed were like, 2001, 1999 first editions. I don't know. I know there's some treasure hunts.
So the guy probably spent a good penny on those things.
There's so many, Conky. So
I mean,
many. No one's even asked me how much they're paying me for the house. That was the whole thing about the video today. That's the title of the video. They're paying me how much? You didn't even ask, Conky.
Wait, no, they're not paying you to haul those Hot Wheels off, are they?
No.
I was gonna say.
Then you'd be like, Rob, you the man.
Yeah, I mean,
Give me a case, Rob.
yeah. It's like I'll go in there and I'll haul them off for free. I got an offer for you, Rob. I got an offer for you. You let them pay you to take the Hot Wheels, and I'll go in and do all the work and take the Hot Wheels. You keep the money.
Man, that sounds like a win-win-win.
I'll just get the Hot Wheels out of there for you. How's that? I'll even make a little like a conveyor belt or a trolley to get them out from the upstairs so that you don't have to throw them out the window and try to catch them. We'll just, I'll take care of that for you too.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. I broke my laptop this week too.
How did you do that?
I have no clue. I had a meeting with the thing I'm not allowed to talk about.
meeting that you're not allowed to talk about that broke your laptop.
Well, no, that's not how it broke. But here's the weird thing. I was at a house. I'm doing cataloging my 5th auction at this one house, and I had to do this meeting on the computer, and for this advertisement thing I'm working on, and I'll tell you guys as soon as I'm allowed to tell you. It's going to be big, and I'm working on that. Computer's all good. I shut the computer down. I'm like, why did I shut it down? I gotta go catalog stuff. I close it. I go in the house. I'll go open the computer. It won't open. And I'm trying to open it, and the left hinge busted. And I had like cracked the screen some. I had to like use the thing to pry it open, and now it's completely busted off.
Huh.
But it's still working. I just don't know for how long. So I ordered a new computer, but.
I mean, don't you find those things in storage units all the time, or they...
Well, I do, Conky, but I gotta have a decent computer.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I use it for lots of stuff. I can't just go get some junk computer out of storage unit. Most of the storage. I found a laptop the other day and just jumping jack flash. What do they call them? Jumping jack? I don't remember. Jackknife. Anyways, Jack, he's 16 years old kid. He come up and help me, and sorry. He came up and helped, and he wanted to come and go to the Hoarder house with the Hot Wheels so bad. I got to get him in your house, Conky. I know I shouldn't because he'll probably just want to go crazy. But you and him, I think, are the same person.
Probably just a younger version of me, huh?
I mean, he has, I think he said, 5,000 Hot Wheels.
Wow.
Loose ones, 3,000.
That's a lot of Hot Wheels.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember how many red lines he has, but he has tons of red lines.
And he's how old? He wasn't that old, wasn't he? Like 18 or something? No, sir, 16.
Yeah, he's 16.
Yeah.
So, long story short, he got all excited. There's an old box that says old computer on it. I opened that thing up. It was like this thick, Conky, the laptop. And when you open it up, it just had like a little screen on the regular size thing. Yeah. So that's how old that thing was.
It's probably like green. The screen's green.
If you actually turned it on, it'd probably be green DOS.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tough to find those. But long story short, I bought a new one. This one somehow broke, so that was a bad thing in my week. But if that was the worst that happened.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
You still haven't asked me, Conky, how much you're paying me.
How much are they paying you to haul away all those Hot Wheels?
Well, the Hot Wheels not a different story.
Well, I still want to hear that they're paying you for those, so I can find a way
to. Those are on consignment. I'm selling them, so I'm going to have so many. And he's like, man, I should have gave you guys another 20, 30 cases today. I'm like, yeah, I probably should have.
Anyway, how much are they paying you to take care of that house?
The house or the barn?
Well, you said the house.
So, the house, $1,200.
And you're finding stuff.
There's one item.
Yep. So you got paid $1,200 to take that.
To take silver. To take gold. You won't believe what else. There's gonna be multiple videos there. But that's only what they're paying me at the house. I didn't tell you what they're paying me to clean out the barn, did I?
Well, what are they paying you to clean out the barn then?
You thought $1,200 for everything?
Well,
$3,000
to clean out the barn.
And
it's got all that stuff in it, the tractors and the bikes and everything.
Oh yeah. There's work too, Conky. So $4,200, half down, half when I get the other half when I get done. There's gonna be scrap, garbage, recyclables, and we got a burn permit.
Oh. And you're allowed to burn what's the permit for?
Burning wood, man. The burn permit's where you can have a fire out on the property.
Okay.
You have to have a permit to have a fire there. So
I mean, what are you gonna burn? Just like brush and stuff?
no, like the barn, there's like, I mean, wood and old. I mean, there's just wood ever. I mean, there's like just the amount of wood alone, Conky, that we'll have to burn. And that's the main reason. We figured it would probably be like 2 trailers full of wood.
Well, I mean, is there a place on the property where you could safely burn the wood and not like scorch the grass? Or I mean,
Oh man, we're just gonna burn it, Conky. I had my wife come out there and dig a.
oh, there you go.
And I can get it done in a day. Burn all that.
Invisible wife.
So, $4,200.
Nice.
Plus, I get everything. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the white gold I took today.
Yeah.
I got 4 packages, Charmin Extra Soft,
There you go.
and I gave Jeff 4 packages of Cottonelle Ripples.
So how'd he feel about getting the Cottonelle when you got the
He
Charmin?
don't care.
He didn't care?
Oh, he's just happy to get free toilet paper. He don't care if it's Scott's, man. He'll take that
I
stuff.
would be.
I do. I agree. So
So
online
you-
auction. Speaking of which, you didn't buy anything, Conky, did you?
Last Saturday?
Yeah.
I think I went through and looked and put some things in my watch list. I don't think I got anything.
Man, you see some of those tractors and implements did?
I saw what they were going through when I looked at them. They looked like how'd they wind up?
Good. We had a good auction. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for that storage unit.
It was like $420, I think.
It was ridiculous. And there was, I mean, I had to sell at least like $3,000 or $4,000, probably $4,000 out of that unit.
Wow.
Easily, out of tractors and trains and stuff. And I don't even think we sold everything. That was just the tractors and trains. It was. Then I sold all those Legos and all that stuff I got from the one unit. I paid like $3,000 some for. So I think I definitely got all my money back on that unit. And there's still some stuff left to sell.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Nice.
And then this weekend's auction, there's all kind of cool stuff. Civil War memorabilia, Native American relics. I mean, there's so much cool stuff. I can't even believe the stuff that comes through. And a lot of stuff I don't even get to see because it's like consigners will drop off stuff, Conky. Shane will put it out. Sometimes I don't get to see it until it's in the auction.
And it'll just get listed.
Or the worst is, Conky, when I see it, when someone came to pick it up. And I'm like, oh, I missed that. The guy with the best last name, Scott Roberts.
I even partook in the buying. Wonder what Scott bought.
Scott, I appreciate that. What did you buy, Scott? Let us know. Scott Roberts, I appreciate it so much. And he took part in the buying. That man, like I said, there was so much cool stuff. All those Hot Wheels. And now I'm just thinking about, how many Hot Wheels I picked up today, Conky.
So how are you selling the ones that you pick? Are you going to sell them by the case or
I don't know about that crazy.
it's going to go down?
That might be a little bit too crazy. Probably in groups of like, 10, maybe 15 or something.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the picture, and those cases look like they've been opened and then resealed. Is that correct for all of them, or?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Some have definitely been opened.
I mean, I would say the ones that are sealed, you might want to think about just selling them as a sealed case.
Now, to be honest with you, I will have to look to see if any of them are actual sealed.
Well, I mean, just looking at the picture, it looks like some of it, because when they tape a Hot Wheels case shut, they use tape that says Hot Wheels on it.
That's right. Yeah, because like most stuff when they, it's sealed, they'll have some kind of special like boxes, for example, of cards. And there was like a little hologram in there. But
some of those look like they've been, like untaped and retaped shut. It's just The ones that are still, like I said, the
Oh,
ones
no.
that are still sealed with Hot Wheels. Take you might want to just think about selling
No
those
one
like
doesn't use Scott's. Charmin.
Charmin.
Laugh out loud. I use Angel Salt. There you go. He said he bought die-cast tractors. Nice.
There you go.
Die-cast tractors. Wow.
Out of the storage unit.
And that's the greatest thing. And it's just like the house I'm doing right now. So they're paying me money, but I'm going to save so much more out of the house than most people. They would came in there was one, they would have charged them way more money than I'm charging to clean out. Okay. Everyone's like, oh, $4,200. There's so much work there. You got a whole house, basement with a regular attached garage. Then there's a barn. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work, you know?
So, I mean, do you have a like a dumpster on site too, like we did in, no?
No. I did think about that. You know, Jeff wants to, you know, we'll see how it goes at first. Like we took a load of trash out today.
Probably up to Painesville.
Yeah. So tomorrow morning we'll meet at the shop. We'll unload some stuff. I got my whole van or my whole SUV's full of stuff, and then we'll unload that. And then go pick up a storage unit, I think. Maybe unload that, and then go start picking up another storage unit. I don't know. Like I said, I got 2 storage units to pick up. But the lady with the 10 by 35, she said, oh, just take it as much time as you want. I don't care. Da, da, da. So I'm going to try to have it out by Friday. Oh, don't worry about it. Whatever.
So you don't even have to rent it. You can just kind of, takes you a month.
She didn't seem to be in any rush.
So I take it wasn't like a national chain. It was more of a mom and pop thing.
That's a good question. They might be a national chain, but not a big chain.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like public storage or anything.
No. And it's going to be interesting. I mean, I got so many crazy videos coming out. When I get to put them all out, I don't even know. And like I said, I got 2 storage units I haven't even touched yet. I don't even know I'm going to find in those. Like a 10 by 35, who knows?
Thank God you got a big building.
It's never big enough, Combs. Never. And we got to go play some pinball, man.
Yeah, we got to do that.
I tried to hit Hales up, but he was too busy this week. So hopefully next week will be a little less hectic.
Well, I mean, I can go any evening. You tell me.
Yeah, and you know, I want to take you to 2 places, so we got to go twice at least.
Yeah. Well, I want to go back to the one.
I know you want to go that one, and we got to check out the new Kid Force.
Yeah.
And then I got to take you to the $6 place because, dude, $6 all you can play.
That's just insane.
And you can stay as long as you want. I think they usually open at 4 and close at 10, so that's, you know. If we get there at 4 o'clock, there ain't going to be anybody there.
They serve food there too?
No, but there's food places right down the street.
Oh, okay.
Walking distance.
Well.
So, yeah, we got all that to do. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, keep thinking about having a barbecue and a pool party. You know, pool party, barbecue, bonfire. But of course, I'm working way too much.
Yeah, and I don't see any relief to that anytime in the near future with all these storage units and houses you're cleaning out.
And it's my fault. You know, a lot of it's self-inflicted. I almost bought a 10 by 20 today, Conky.
Why would you do that?
Because it was cheap. But I didn't. Conky. That's why I'm here today.
So AA is helping.
I think.
Maybe not.
I'm trying. That's why I'm here. Talking to everybody tonight.
Well, it must have worked for me because I haven't really bought that much lately. I'm still trying to dig myself out from under everything I've bought. You know, in the last couple of years, I've got buildings full of things, and I'm building more buildings. So,
Was the last week I talked to trying to remember, when did I buy that comic book collection? Did I even talk about that last week?
I thought you talked about that on. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I thought.
No, I just bought it last week.
Well, I mean, you're always talking about comic books, so I may be getting this comic book collection confused with some other comic book purchase.
Interesting. Too bad you weren't so far away, Bunny. I don't know where she's at, but I know she's not that close.
Well, I mean, the nice thing is for if they're fixing circuit boards, you know, and you have a bad circuit board, you can always take it off and send it. The hardest part is, you know, being able to hook it up wherever you send it to you know, test it.
Yeah, the book unit's gone, and but I got so many books, Jane. I don't even want to. I got so many books to sell, so many books. I'm gonna have to have a book auction, a Hot Wheel auction. I'm gonna have to have, maybe I'll do a book Hot Wheel auction. Those two always sell well together.
Well, I mean, if you go books, Hot Wheels, but if you alternate them, then people have time to bid on what they want. You know what I mean? They can
go Hot Wheel book, Hot Wheel book.
You will have nobody coming to pick up a box of books and a box of Hot Wheels. It's just not how it's going to work.
It's got to be one person, Conky.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe I will book on Hot Wheels.
Okay, you got me.
Okay.
Or a Hot Wheel on books. Maybe there's a book turned into a Hot Wheels car that would sell to the book buyers.
Belinda says she calls on everybody in the chat to say a prayer for her brother. Found money. He has cancer, 3rd time he found out, and he has a heart problems. Well, Belinda, may the Lord bless your brother and help him through this hard time, and everyone out there that's today just send good positive thoughts to Belinda's brother, and may he be healed. Amen. How's that?
Amen. A special.
This is the way we don't even forget. Like I said, auction this weekend, auction next weekend. There's another toy auction next weekend, Conky.
You're kidding me.
No. I think it's toys, video games, comic books again. So much cool stuff. The one unit I went up and spent, it was a while back ago, I spent crazy money. I think it was a 5x5. It might have been the greatest 5x5 I bought. Maybe that was the video. Crazy money on this little unit, Conky, up in Michigan. And that's where I got all these sealed video games from like 1998, 99 computer games. I sold over $6,000 in video games.
Wow.
Then I thought they were comic book boxes. They were like more magazines. The guy had some adult ones, but he had all these ones like, you know, there's some Mad and stuff like that, but there was a lot of like Thor, Incredible Hulk, or Conan, but magazine style, you know, graphic novel style. I'm trying to think if I have one.
Okay, yeah. I mean, wouldn't that make it a comic book or no?
It's almost like comic book. It's more of a graphic novel. It's almost like, I'm trying to, like, for example, this. Hold on, full screen. Something like this. So this is the Roaring 30s come alive in the days of the mob. Okay, this is more. And then if you look inside, it's like a comic book. This has the original poster still in there.
Okay.
But they would call it, I guess, a graphic novel almost.
I mean, do those have the similar value to comic books, or?
They do. Some of them have some. I mean, they're not as crazy, but there's some, like I have like a whole run. It's probably worth like, you know, I probably have a, you know, they're worth 2,000, but like here's an example of a comic book size.
Okay.
And you can see the difference. This is a modern comic book. Obviously, the older comic books are a little bit bigger, but this is like magazine size.
Okay.
So, and they would sell them in the same aisle of magazines, and then comic books would sell over there too. But I got all those in the auction, and they're all from like the 70s and 80s. There's Vampirella and all kind of craziness. So it's going to be a great auction, that auction coming up. I don't even know what the next auction he's working on because I haven't been there. This whole week I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. And I've been loading, unloading, meeting people, picking. I mean, it's been crazy busy.
All you know is you drop the stuff off at the building and it disappears, and you drop more stuff off.
I just keep dropping stuff off. Yeah, Shane made a good dent though the other day. I did see that I dropped all the stuff off from that $140 unit. There was just all these boxes, and I seen he went through tons of those and got a lot of it out.
Cool.
You guys won't believe all the stuff I find in this. That $140 unit, it blows my mind. And that's how you make money in the storage auction business, people. I mean, if you want to, there's units out there, but it's a lot of work, you know. It's not, you know, everyone's like, oh, Rob, I want to do what you do and all this other stuff. It sounds good, but people don't realize the side that they don't see on the videos, the side of all the actual physical labor, time-intensive part of the job. And, I mean, it's awesome. I love my job, you know. I mean, like I told Jeff today, you know, I went from a hoarder house to this unbelievable house at the same street, but, you know, one guy's house is immaculate and the other guy's house is a hoarder house. And then I go to a house where they pay me to take everything out, where families live there for, you know, boys grew up and all this other stuff. There's, you see kid stuff, there's equipment, there's all kind of stuff, and it's just crazy. So it's like all these different extremes, and that's just one day of my life. It's just like the storage unit. It's just like always a different extreme. You don't know what's going to be in that storage unit. You know, from like this storage unit's, you know, I bought the one with the gumball machines, and I bought the one that had all the tractors, and then the one that had these books and the video games and the sealed toys, and then you know, it's just like everyone has a story.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen next.
I'm there to tell the story.
You just never know.
No hard work. Today was another 12-hour day or so.
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
Yeah, 12, 14-hour days, ladies and gentlemen. But I work for myself, and I love what I do, so it's not crazy. And then luckily, my invisible wife, she's awesome. She's understanding. And to do what I do, like Conky works for himself, there's times you got long hours. There's times when you think you're going to get home at a certain time, but things just don't go your way.
That was yesterday for me.
See? Conky thought, oh, don't worry, Noreen, I'll be home, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, he gets home 2 hours later, 3 hours later, but Noreen loves him. She knows how, you know, but some people, you know, that's why we have our ladies, that they love us, they understand, and they accept our role in life. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, she is awesome. Very, very understanding. And it was nice. The last 2 days, Conky, I went swimming in my pool. I didn't get to go
You got that bonus.
Yeah, that's been nice. So I've been hitting the pool up. Today's a little chilly, but yesterday the pool was like 80-some degrees, and outside at night, I don't know, it was like maybe 60-something. So it was like, oh, so nice and warm in the pool. I got out of the pool, I'm freezing though.
I don't know. We get any more 90-degree days, you're going to come home and I'm going to be in your pool.
You're more than welcome anytime. Anytime. I tell people all the time, man, if I'm like, here, come in the pool, it's easy. Just roll the cover, jump on in.
Now that I've seen you roll the cover up, I know how to do it.
Yeah, it's easy peasy. Easy.
So when's the new addition coming into your backyard?
The hot tub?
Yeah.
Well, it's here, but here's the thing. I thought I could seal the concrete and get everything moving. But everything I read, you got to wait 30 days before you seal the concrete.
I didn't know you had to wait 30 days to do that.
I didn't know that either. It even says on the back of the sealer, I think it says 28 days, okay? But it says, new concrete, please allow 28 days to cure before putting sealer on. And concrete, a lot of people don't know, but concrete will cure, and it gets, as it cures, it gets harder. And I'm not sure if it still is, but I believe the Hoover Dam, the concrete was so thick in there, it's still curing as today.
In the center.
In the center. It's crazy how they did the Hoover Dam, but that's a whole nother story. But
Where can I get some damn bait?
Yeah, my kids got their damn T-shirt there at the damn gift shop, and I use the damn bathroom. And I said, "Hey, close the damn door over there." So it's the Hoover Dam. You can say all the damn words.
Yep.
Everything there's damn. There's the damn window and the damn counter and the damn employees.
Spelled a little funny, but don't let that stop you.
Oh man. So it was a. So I'm waiting for it to cure. Seal it. Then I'll put the hot tub up. And then I got to get I'm looking at I got to find some kind of covering canopy thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, I looked at some crazy cool ones. So the patio that I poured was a 20 by 20. It's 20 by 20. And then it's a little bit longer on the ones, but anyways, 20 by 20 area. So that's 400 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
I got so I don't know. They make these different cans, but you get a one that's 20 by 20 if you want it. But I was thinking something like 20 by 15 or something like that, or I don't know, Conks.
Just to cover the hot tub, a little bit of area around it, huh?
Well, I like to cover the whole thing and make kind of an outdoor living space.
Yeah.
That's the goal. So they like maybe put a little TV out there, couches, chill, you can look in the backyard, jump in the hot tub.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to make it real nice. Then you might want to come over, Conky, and visit me.
Yeah. I don't visit you enough. Pretty much once a year when you have your birthday bonfire, I'll come over and
That's the goal, Bonnie. Because I don't need the hot tub right now. I got my pool. So I jump in my pool, everything else. So when it gets a little bit cooler out, I mean, I just want the hot tub really, like right after I'd get off here tonight, I would jump in the hot tub, right, chill in there for a little bit, maybe work on the video, and then jump out, take a shower. Go to bed.
yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, oh, pool is so much work and all sorts of stuff. I mean, to me, it's not that much work. I enjoy it. I love it. And
I mean, once the pool's in, all you got to do is keep it clean, right?
yeah, you got to keep it clean. You got to put some chemicals in and all sorts of stuff. But it's not as, I mean, people make it out like it's like the toughest job in the world. It ain't that hard. And like, I like going in the pool and I just have my little net and go around and fish out leaves or bugs or whatever, you know.
So, I mean, the truth is, other than, I guess, like the cost of the chemicals, okay, taking care of a pool, I mean, if that was grass, you'd have to mow it anyway. So, you know, it's really not that much more than the area you'd have to mow if you didn't have a pool.
You know, I agree. And, you know, a lot of people, oh, you can only use it so often, so much. But because everyone's like, oh, you should, you know, you can go to the rec center. The thing is, like me, I come home at 9 o'clock at night. Sometimes I jump in the pool. I can't go to the rec center at 9 o'clock at night and jump in the pool.
Well, I mean, if the rec center's 15 minutes away and you really only want to spend 10 minutes in the pool to cool off, you know, what are you going to drive a half hour to spend 10 minutes? And no, you're just going to, you know.
Exactly. And then I like to, you know, I put my radio, I got the Bluetooth speaker, I hook up the Bluetooth, I can listen to any music I want. I usually just find an album. Like, okay, I put on a Pink Floyd album, just listen to the whole album or whatever, you know. Just relax and just float around, swim. And also it's good for stretching. Like there's nothing better than stretching in a pool because your body is so lightweight that you can really get flexible and like, you know, bend and things like that. You're just never going to be able to do like, you know, at least not at my age. You can, without being in a pool, you're never going to be able to stretch like that. Yeah. Electricity is always expensive. Running the pump, that is expensive, but I don't even think about electricity anymore. My electricity bills are so crazy. My whole house is electric. That's why I burn wood in the wintertime. I should have got gas in years and years ago. But yeah, I mean, I don't even think about electric bills.
Yeah, just pay it and move
I
on.
pay electric bills, man. I mean, it's like, it's one of my craziest bills, but that's the way life goes sometimes. I can't, you know, I don't know. Some people are so focused on all that stuff. I just go with the flow, punks.
Well, I mean, that's how I'm probably going to wind up heating my new garage that I'm building out there. I'm probably going to wind up just using electric heat. I'm putting. I had to have the architect change the quote. I'm actually putting the tubes in the floor, in the cement floor, and I'll probably just use like an electric hot water heater to heat the water.
I got a better idea for you, Conky.
What?
I got a better idea.
What's that?
Are you ready for this?
What's that?
Shh, don't tell anybody. put a hot tub in there. And then you run the water from the hot tub through the floor and then back into the hot tub. It's not going to get dirty because it's just going through the floor. Then you have a hot tub that's heating there. Then you can have the best of both worlds. A hot tub and your floor heated.
I didn't even think about that.
Boom, baby. That's what I'm here for, Conky.
All I got to do is wait to 28 days for the cement to cure, seal it up, and
you're good. And you got to find a hot tub. You can find a hot tub for free. They're out there.
I've gotten a hot tub for free before.
You go on Craigslist, hot tubs and play sets you can get for free sometimes, and pool tables free.
I've gotten a couple free pool tables before too. My parents, when I was a kid, I forget who gave me. Oh, I know. I saw one. It was a slate pool table. They were taking it down to the curb and putting it at the road. And I saw it. I was actually, I think I was a teenager, but I had my driver's license, but I happened to be riding my bicycle at the time. And I saw him putting it down to the road, and I rode my bike home really quick and got my dad's station wagon. And I drove it back there, and I put the main part of the table on the roof and drove it home. And it was getting ready to start raining. I think I enlisted a buddy of mine to help me. And just before it started raining, we got the thing into the house and had it sitting in the living room. Now, it was just the top part of the table leaning against the couch. And then we brought the legs in. And the guy actually went back in and said, well, I've got the cues and the balls. He says, do you want to buy them? So I think I gave him like $20 for them or something.
Yeah, you already have the pool table.
Yeah, and I got this damn thing home. I was a kid. I mean, I was living here, but it was my parents' house. My dad walked in the living room and sees this damn pool table leaning against the couch.
He started like, oh.
He was not impressed. I think I wound up talking the neighbor into letting me put it in his shed. So I didn't know what the hell I was. My plan was to put it in the basement. There was no way to get it down here. So we put it in my neighbor's shed. It sat there for a couple years, and then I finally wound up just giving it to him, and he put it in his garage, and so I'd go over there and shoot pool with him. Imagine that you walk into your living. Imagine your kid goes out and gets something that he's chip off the old block, dumpster diver, garbage picker.
Yeah, boom, and here's a free pool table in your living room.
Come home and sit in your living room.
Oh man, I could just think about that now. Like, I got a pool table I'm bringing here, but it's a wood top pool table.
Well, I mean, those are just as nice if it was taken care of.
Yeah, it's nice, and it would be a lot easier to carry it and move it to my basement. And it has fold-out legs. You can fold the legs in and out, so you can fold it up and put it against the wall, so you could get all your space mainly back. So that is my goal. I've been trying to clean out my basement. Of course, having time to clean out my basement while I do everything else has not been easy, Conky.
Well, I mean, you need to maybe think about making that a 20 by 20 out there, and you can have room for the pool table next to the hot tub.
My buddy said, Rob, you come across pool tables all the time. You should just put one in your backyard, like Drew Carey show,
There you go. All I gotta do is keep it dry and above freezing, and you can go out there and shoot pool.
Well, their table they didn't. They would have snow on it. But that was a TV show, Conky.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. That was a long time. It's been so many years since I've seen that show. I probably forgot half of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
I definitely don't remember the pool table.
But you do remember the song. Do you remember the bear they made?
All I remember is there was a character on it named Mimi, and he worked in some sort of an office.
She.
Who?
Mimi.
Mimi, yeah.
Yeah. I thought you said he.
No, Mimi.
Yeah, she worked in an office, with Drew. They all worked in an office. And then he had his two friends that hung out, and interesting days.
I mean, that was like the 90s.
I know. I don't even talk about it, Conky. I'm feeling old now.
Yeah, like a lifetime ago.
Yeah. It's like people don't. If you say Drew Carey now, they say Price is Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's been on Price is Right 15 years or something, Conky.
How long was Barker on it?
That's a question for the.
That show's been around forever.
Yeah, he was on forever. I want to say 30 some years, but man, it was crazy.
Yeah,
So Conky has his live this Saturday, 8 o'clock. Conky's Flippin' Adventures. And who knows what they're going to do. I can tell you one thing. If you don't mind PDA, you'll see a lot of PDA over there.
we try to keep it down. It's just,
You should change your name of your channels to Conky's Flippin' PDA.
There you go.
Oh, man. And you got the Hales, his Sunday Fun Day, 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Said this Saturday, auction, www.secondsense.com. Take a look at the auction. All kind of cool things. Like I said, even if you don't want to buy anything, I mean, just take a look at some of the cool items. Like I said, the Native American stuff. This guy, his grandfather dug up stuff from Civil War battlefields. So he had all the Civil War stuff, Native American stuff that he would find. He went all around the country. And then a lot of it he put in framed, made it awesome. Awesome pieces. Awesome display pieces. So, I mean, as Bonnie would tell you right here, check out the auction, www.secondsense.com. Unbelievable stuff, guys. And then tomorrow's video, $140 unit. You won't believe what I find. And then Saturday's video, the wrap-up of the $140 unit. Unbelievable. And then when you see this hoarder house, guys, or when you see the house that they're paying me to clean out, oh, yeah, and then I say about a 10 by 35 unit that I got to clean out and another storage unit I got to clean out. There's so much. My camera's full. Okay. I have no space. 0 space on my camera right now, Conky. And I got 256 megabytes of memory or whatever it is. And it's completely full. I filled it up today between videotaping Hoarder House, videotaping this other house.
When you get your new laptop, just dump it all on that and
move it along.
Edit it there, yeah.
I never edited on a laptop in my life. I don't even know how to do that, Conky. As dumb as that sounds. I can edit on I do everything on my phone except for, well, everything now. I can even put my ads on through the phone now.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know either, but I got it done.
You
can put the channel dashboard as a, you'll have to ask my business partner about it, but long story short, I have it on my phone. I can go right to my channel dashboard and put ads in, do everything you can do on your channel dashboard. So
I didn't know you could do it on your. Well, I'll have to play with that.
And then I got to go look at some vehicles that one lady wants to get rid of. So she was going to scrap out the one because I can't pass the e-check. And I told her I'd buy it for $500 because I don't need to pass the e-check because I can get commercial plates for her conks.
Is it a truck or a van?
Yeah, SUV.
Oh, good.
And then there's another vehicle there, another SUV she wants to sell, and then another vehicle that she wants to get rid of. So 3 vehicles. I'm going to have to go look at that probably Saturday. So I guess it's about that time. Conky, anything you want to say before we do our prayer?
No, I just, I want to make sure we pray for the people who were hurt in last Saturday's shooting and the family of the guy that was killed.
All right. We'll put that in there. You want to pray? You want to pray?
I'll let you do it.
All right. Lord, thank you for bringing us together once again in your name. We appreciate everything you've given us in this great, great life that you've just let us being born in the United States of America. I mean, amen to that, Lord. And please bring the country together. So much division and hatred and anger in the world. And let's move beyond that. Let's work as a common goals, common interests. Let's make life better for all people in this country and in the world. Solve all the issues and problems that things such as cancer, like Belinda's, having to deal with in her family right now, and everyone else has had to deal with cancer. I mean, those are things we should be trying to work on, Lord. And if we came together, we could solve great things instead of spending money on all this horrible, nasty things that we spend money and wasted on. And please, Lord, as Conky just said, Lord, the special prayers to the people that lost their life, the people that were injured, to all the people that affects and tragedy, and that happened last Saturday, and all that happens every day in this world, Lord. Please just find those people comfort and help them the best you can. Appreciate all you've given us. Amen.
Hey, amen.
How's that, Conky?
Beautiful.
That was all right. I'm not a minister, but I could be one day. So I told the one guy, I was like, I always thought about maybe being a college professor. You got your doctorate? No. Guess what? You don't even need a doctorate to be a college professor. Depends on what you're teaching. But I know my one buddy, he teaches at college and he's not a doctorate. He doesn't have a doctorate. He does have a master's, but he doesn't have a doctorate. So once again, check out the auction this Saturday, www.secondsense.com. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, check it out. The $140 unit. Get you ready for Friday's video. And like I said, unbelievable. And then lead right up to the final on Saturday. And I don't even know what Sunday is going to be. I got so many videos to put out. I don't even think the Hoarder House video, I don't know when that'll be out. Maybe end of next week. Maybe.
You're going to have to start putting out 2 videos a day.
No.
To get caught up.
No. I don't even, it's so hard. People have no clue. Like my wife said the other day, she's like, "You're still editing that?" I'm like, "You have no clue how much time I spend editing. But I appreciate everybody. And just Jack or Jumping Jack Flash or whatever, he just bought 2 storage units, so he might have to be on AA soon. 2 units, Conky, 16 years old. Oh, yo.
Okay.
So once again, appreciate everybody. Thank you so very much. And till we meet again.
All right.